Today in livestock market, cattle really firmed up. There's been an uptick in the cash trade, and that lifted futures somewhat. You know, the market had been oversold, and we were looking for a little bit of a bounce, but it finally made a little bit of a turn. I mean, we don't see this big trajectory on the upside, but even though beef prices were eroding a little bit, it seems that the market has kind of made somewhat of a turn. So we're looking for some follow-through support coming in. The feeders were higher as well. That follow-through buying did give that a boost. There has been some idea that there's going to be some long-term support ahead. Perhaps they're having some bovine issues in Brazil. You know, we've been watching China all this time with the hog issue, but Brazil's having a little bit of a problem, and it could very well open the doors for some U.S. exports. That could give the market a little bit of a lift. The other thing is that with these Mexican tariffs, maybe there's going to be a slowdown of imports of cows coming from Mexico. That might spike the price a little bit because of with the tariff, with the implementation of that. So we're looking a little bit forward. We have to see next week if it actually does happen. So watch for that. The hogs did firm up as well. Commercial buying came in and got the kind of supporting the market. It's been climbing the last three sessions, small, but has been moving a little bit. Certainly the commercials have shrugged off the large projected kills, certainly for this week, and the heavy weights that have been coming in. But even though the weights, it does weigh on the futures, the sentiment is that China and Asia will be in need of lots of pork, and at that point that should open the doors for U.S. exports. So we're really waiting on that. Now that the market's kind of settled down after the wild few months that we had, it certainly looks like there still could be a lot more of bullish sentiment. And for the long term, maybe we're going to have a grind to the upside, just the way we saw in the live cattle market. That remains to be seen, but we're going to watch each week and definitely take a look at as the USDA reports come in, and if we ever get to a resolution, then maybe things can normalize a little bit. We can get a little bit better idea about where we go from here. But right now, still looking pretty good.